What's going on, everyone? Thank you for joining us on the first episode of the Alpha-Logic-Fallacies podcast. I go by the name of Cyrus. I'll be your host and your dealer. I got my team here with me.
JMV.
It's your boy B.O.N.O. Bolo.
K.O.A.T.
Dinero.
Nice. So we're about to start a little craps game and have one of the topics we're going to discuss today, fellas, is going to be top 10 best hip hop artists of all time. All right. So let me start off by giving each one of you 300 in chips so we can play. J and B, here you go. Bolo, here you go. Key, here you go. Dinero, here you go. All right, the buy-in is going to be 10, so you're going to put 2 red chips on the pass line if you want to play. So Jay, let's start with you, bro.
What's up?
How you doing today, man? You good?
Yo, everything good, man. I'm here.
All right.
Thank you for having me, actually.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
For sure. Hey, so run me down your list. If you had to pick your top 10 of all time, that deceased or still alive, who would you go with?
Well, first and foremost, you know what I mean? R.I.P. B.I.G. That'll be my number one. And then Tupac, definitely for sure. I'll go with Tupac. I do like Jay-Z. I mean, I grew up on his music a lot. Got Nas. I mean, we got Mobb Deep, Rakim.
Mobb Deep.
Yeah. Okay. Rakim. I do like Eminem too. Eminem.
You know, that's an artist that I haven't heard a lot of people talk about lately, right? I mean, he's epic, but I haven't heard a lot of people talk about him.
Yeah, definitely. Eminem. I mean, not too much of a fan of him, but I do put Kanye in the mix. I like
on your list? Kanye or both?
Nah. I don't really like the new one. I do like the old Kanye, so I'm into that. What we got? Talib Kweli.
Get the game rolling.
Let's go.
Talib.
3. All right, so 3, you guys crap out. It's a craps number. So everyone loses their chips. Put a new 10 down. Jay, you're gonna keep rolling.
Talib Kweli.
I haven't heard that one.
Yeah.
What I said? Did I mention Nas?
Yeah, you got Nas.
You said Biggie, Pac,
Jay-Z, Nas.
Eminem.
Yeah.
Rakim.
You said Rakim. You said Mobb Deep.
Mobb.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. I do like Lil Wayne.
Yeah, you ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
Alright, so what is that, 8?
9. All right, winning number is 9. So place your bets real quick. If you bet on 6 and 8, you gotta put 12 down. So you put 3 chips, I give you back $3 and change.
No, Weezy F. Baby is definitely legendary.
I ain't gonna lie.
Weezy F. Baby definitely legendary.
No,
man.
because you gotta understand too, as a youngin', you know what I mean, growing up in New York, growing to Queens, I wanna say it's like more tend to, I don't wanna say like too much out the box of New York, so you know, I'm just going off New York based rappers.
9 women.
No.
Oh, you're on the road, baby.
So my money
I like that. I like that. Give your last one. Who's your last one, Jay?
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop D with double G.
All right. Okay.
I like Snoop.
Frank, you gotta take this off the table. Right? Otherwise,
Snoop D with double G. All right.
Jay,
So you got Jay.
You wanna put it on?
Put this right up.
You got Jay. You got Nas. You got Biggie. You got Pop. You got M. That's 5. Right?
Yeah.
Rakim.
You got Rakim, that's 6.
Talib.
You got Mobb, that's 7. You got Talib.
Yeah, more Street Prodigy.
You got Wayne.
Yeah, Wayne.
That's 9. And then you said 10 is who?
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop.
Nice.
Okay.
That's a pretty broad catalog right there. You know what I'm saying? Not bad.
Solid right there.
Y'all got your business?
All right, Bolo. Give me your top 10, man.
So my top 10, I'm gonna, at number 1, I'm gonna have to go with Tupac.
Okay.
Number 2, I'm gonna have to go with Mr. Servon.
Wait.
Yo, give me 6 on 8. 8.
As a matter of fact, shout out to Mr. Servon, man. You know, when I was coming up in the game, you gave me my shot, so shout out to you, man.
See, that don't count because you know him.
No.
Give us a little history about where Mr. Servon's from.
Yeah.
So Mr. Servon is from
Master P. Okay, Master P camp.
Okay, he's from the Master P camp. Mr. Servon he just has this voice and this delivery that just like captivated me. And every time that I was going through hard times and I felt down and low, I would put on Mr. Servon and he would uplift me.
I need to make a note of that.
So much to the point that thank God for social media, because in the age of, MySpace, I reached out to Mr. Servon, and Mr. Servon, humble as he is, he actually responded. We talked a few times, and we became, pretty good friends, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then there was this one song in particular called Therapy, and that song was so hard that I actually remade it. And I also, on the Life Insurance 2 album for Mr. Servon, I actually did 2 beats on that for him.
No way.
What?
Okay.
No way.
7 out.
So shout outs to Mr. Servon.
Yo, check this. 7 out.
So that's my number 2.
Mr. Servon.
Number 3.
So Mr. Servon will be on there by default.
Right.
That's what we got.
That should be the main
He's on there by
That should
default.
have been number 1.
Yeah, that's your number.
That should have been number 1.
Yeah, man.
But he chose Pac though. You know, that's
Hey,
okay
you
too.
started off good.
Yeah.
See how you finish.
I'm telling you, on the way home, I will be Googling Mr. Servon. Not even gonna lie.
It's your turn to roll, Bolo.
Alright. So,
Everybody got to put 10 down. 10 down the place.
Servon.
Alright, so you stopped at
so I
2.
got Pac, I got Mr. Servon. Number 3, I'm gonna have to go with Master P.
Ooh.
Alright.
Yo, 11,
You gotta
nice.
give me a little-
Listen, at least you're rolling okay. You started off rolling okay. You started off with a good number 1, Pac, right?
Mm-hmm.
Next
Now you
pitch.
started off good with- Oh man, all right, that's 3.
So Master P, so it goes beyond rap for me. You know what I'm saying? When you're young, you know what I'm saying. Master P was known for starting that whole Bout It era, all the hard stuff, setting it off,
the whole Woody thing. Huh?
Yeah, Woody, do that there, all that there, out here, that New Orleans slang. You know what I'm
Make him
saying?
say,
Make it say, you know what I'm saying?
Had a pretty big movement.
I'm from Miami,
That's
but
pretty
that
hard.
movement was so critical that it had, I'm from Miami, and it had me saying whoa, whoa, and it had
You speaking
it had me speaking different. It had me,
You thought you were a part of it. He felt a part of
They had a big squad too.
Like, oh yeah.
They was real.
So we got winners here. So
yeah, so
it's funny you say No Limit, right? Because I actually think that in No Limit, the hardest rapper was C Murder to me.
no, C Murder's hard.
Like that song he came out with Snoop Dogg. After
I'm down.
Down
Yeah.
for my dudes. 6. So who else?
So like I was saying,
Boy, C Murder was
it goes
Murder was different.
beyond
Yeah.
rap for me.
Yeah.
You know, it also has to do with all the contributions that he
Just
does outside of rap. You know, like just giving back to the community and doing good things
That's
and
good. You going definitely.
and like uplifting.
Wait. But we're talking about.
Hey.
Hey, listen, I can go right, and hand out some turkeys and.
Yeah, you know, songs, music. We're talking about music. Not how good of a person he is. It's
But
good.
I'm telling you why he's in my top 3 because it goes beyond music as well.
So his philanthropy is what has you has him as one of your 9.
All right, so I'm gonna move on. Number 4, I'm gonna go with E40.
Tell him when to go.
Hey, my
So-
mistake. This number 6.
What other
E40 has been relevant for years and years and years, and he's still relevant to this day. And his creativity in music, to me, in my opinion, top 5.
E40.
E40.
The one thing
E40.
The one thing about E40 that gets me is I don't understand half the things he says.
Well, he's real simple though. Tell me where to go and hype.
Outside of that, I don't understand half the
I
things
just
he
can't
says.
tell you another 40 song.
Other than tell me where to go.
Tell me when to go.
I like that song though.
I do.
Yeah, I like that song too.
What else?
So Choices.
Choisin?
Choices.
Is
Choice.
Is that the name of the song?
Is that
or-
part of his
Or is that part of the song?
His
No,
slang?
that's the name of one of the songs. It came out about 3 years ago, and it was like top 10 on the charts.
Alright, so add that to the Google list too.
No, he said choices.
Choices.
Oh,
Choices.
Choices.
Oh, they said choices.
Oh,
It was on the same page. didn't it?
Choices.
I'm like, choices. What's a choices?
I'm like, is that the lingo?
Oh yeah.
right? So you got that.
Man.
You got Things Will Never Change with Tupac.
He wasn't in that song.
No, so on that album, Tupac was on that album. That album was probably one of the hardest.
Okay.
All right, so that's number 4. So now we're going to number 5. I'm gonna have to go with my brother Ice-T.
Ice-T.
Ice-T,
Brought it back
he
to-
laid down the foundation of gangster rap.
Number 11.
One of the first to do it.
Nobody's on field.
Yeah.
No, I don't feel.
You know what I'm saying? Ice-T brought you that gangster, and he brought you that pimpin'.
So you know what I remember Ice-T from? The movie New Jack City.
Ice-T was in mad movies. He's still in movies to this day, and Law and Order and all that stuff.
And one of the tracks on the Juice soundtrack was from Ice-T as well, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, there was one song on there. Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's 4. That's 4.
No, that was 5.
Okay.
So number 6.
Wait, time. 7 out.
Alright, so I said Ice-T, that was number 5. So number 6, I'm gonna have to go with my homeboy Short Dog. Too Short.
Too short.
He might be a little too short to be on the list, but
Hey.
Hey,
Watch out, player. Watch out.
oh, okay.
You feel me?
Hey,
I'm just messing.
Too Short is legendary. He's been doing it since the 80s. Still relevant to this day. All his music makes me bounce.
Yo, 11, winner.
Dang. Too short.
Alright, so Too Short, and then after that, I'm gonna have to go with Snoop Dogg.
Snoop.
Yo.
The big homie Snoop Dogg.
He definitely, man. He had a lot of hits out.
He definitely
wanna go-
decades
he wanna
of
go back. He has a lot of
hits,
hits.
still relevant to this day.
Yo, 11.
You know,
Man.
Yeah, man. Cool.
So that's
Collective winners, you actually get double lift.
so that's Snoop.
Thank you, Key. I'll put
You up? He ain't helping.
All right, who else after Snoop? What was your favorite?
I'm gonna have to
What was
go.
your favorite Snoop song? You have one?
I have several actually. But,
6.
But to me, the hardest song that used to make me bounce was 6 Million Ways to Die, Choose
Oh,
One.
Serial Killer.
Serial Killer, man.
Dude, I played that song.
I used to play that thing on repeat.
The beat alone was crazy.
That, Gin and Juice,
5.
that Doggy Style album, man, really. Like,
That Doggy Style album is classic.
Yeah,
To this
those
day,
songs
it's
are
classic.
and then when you got with No Limit, that Lay Low, you better lay low, lay low, lay low.
7 out. Dude, what is going on with you guys today, man?
He's blessed.
So then I'm gonna have to go with one of my favorite groups, Onyx.
Onyx.
Slam.
Wow.
The Grime,
Wow.
the grimiest.
Put your bets down. Onyx.
Fredro, Sticky Fingers, Sunseed, Onyx.
You know, I didn't know they had more than one album.
Bro, they keep. See, the thing is,
6. Come on, man. Come on, man. We
Put
gotta
some
make
bets
it
in.
up.
Let's go.
Come
Let's
on,
focus
friend.
on. Yo, let me get it. Can I get 12 on 8, please?
the thing is that Onyx, they got a strong following. You just gotta follow them.
Okay.
If you don't follow them, you're not gonna hear
Yeah,
about
that's
it.
me.
That's Bolo and that's Cuba. Alright.
All right, so after that, I'm gonna have to go with Outkast.
Okay.
Yo,
Now we talking.
Okay.
Now we talking.
Okay.
You're resuscitating a
It was
little.
like a West Coast, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Midwest, West Coast kind of feel.
But he's all over the place.
12.
That AT
Yes,
Atlas album,
please.
that was the hardest thing that Outkast ever came out with.
What? They
They're super legendary, man. They got Grammys, you know, everything that they put out was good.
Speak box.
Speaker box.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boy, nice to be on Outkast.
Well, so watch this. So, you know, you say Outkast. Outkast is dope. I remember growing up to Hootie Hoo.
Hootie Hoo? Yeah, yeah.
That was Southern Playalistic Cadillac
yeah.
type of music, right? That's when I really got put on to. Yo, 11. That's when I got put on to Outkast. Go
Let's
ahead.
get it, let's get it, let's get it.
Now we
Yo,
make
what was
it.
the name of that joint? That Me and You.
Yo.
Your mama and your
cousin too.
Yeah.
I don't know the name of the song.
That's Wheels.
Actually,
no,
no.
Isn't that me? And they call me, I think.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna. So what was that? That was my number 9. Number 10. I'm gonna have to go with my boy Ja Rule.
Ja Rule.
You had to put him in there somehow.
Ja Rule.
You had to make that.
Shout out to Ja Rule,
man.
Ja Rule, man.
man.
You know, I feel like Ja Rule got robbed with the whole 50 Cent beef because
Not Ja.
Ja Rule got robbed because Ja Rule came out with that Blood in My Eye album and he murdered 50 Cent, but people were already they already chose sides.
Wait, hold on. What's happening? You just did it right now?
No. It's still 6. Number's still 6.
Yo, all I'm gonna say is
on that 8.
Yeah.
Now he just rolled a 9.
Yeah.
So,
go back and listen to Ja Rule, and you tell me who's a better lyricist, 50 Cent or Ja Rule.
So, all right, wait.
Don't get caught up in all the media and all the stuff.
So, when 50 Cent's first album came out, you think there was a hotter artist out at that moment?
No.
Ja Rule.
Hell no.
Ja Rule.
Ja Rule.
My dog.
Oh,
You know what?
my fault. Put it down. Throw it down.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
friend,
I gotta get you new.
Friend.
That's my fault. That's my
Oh
fault.
my goodness,
He
man.
must be him on MySpace too.
Dude,
I had my good guys too, man.
Hey,
that's my fault.
Hey, off camera, I'm gonna play a few songs for you from Ja Rule, and you.
Nigga, I know who Ja Rule is.
Now, I'm not talking about the singing Ja Rule. I'm talking about the murderer.
What was his first
Hey,
album?
the singing is Ja Rule's pretty
The
good.
thing,
though.
yeah.
It's better than
It's better than rapping Ja Rule.
Actually,
To me. I'd rather listen to him featuring Ashanti all day.
His first album.
So you're gonna tell me that the singing is better than the raw?
Yes.
Well, the thing about it is, I think the singing and getting into the whole Murder Inc. thing, where you got Charlie Baltimore, Ashanti got introduced. I think his singing thing became more of a commercial thing. And sometimes, you know, at that point in time in the 90s, commercial was hitting the radio waves that, you know, that made them. He had a couple albums that was pretty good. So
No, yeah, he
literally just about to
he definitely. But that first album from Ja Rule, better than anything that DMX ever came out with.
Excuse me?
When is he drinking?
No, so somebody left their winnings on this?
Yeah. No, I took mine.
Hey, hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yo, Kiago, you got your winning?
You just said that Ja Rule's album was better than anything that DMX
This
came out with?
Oh yeah.
somebody get the
Numbers don't lie.
Somebody get their boy.
We could go right now on the Billboard chart and we'll see who
Ja
sold
Rule's
more.
first album. Ja Rule's first album. What was the name of Ja Rule's first album? Veni.
Yeah.
Vinny Vincenzi.
Something like that. Yeah. So that album was, I think, pretty badass.
Deep Hardest.
It's fine.
Deep
These
Hardest.
are artists, bro.
Okay, Fran, you just tell me.
That album is actually timeless.
Shit. You got 3 in a row.
So,
Come on.
So you want to talk about timeless music, timeless album?
No, we still on the 6 now.
I'm in there.
That Betty Vito is one of those albums that you could just play every single song on it and just ride.
That is a classic.
wait,
That is a
so watch
classic.
this. So that album versus
Get Rich or Die Trying.
Dark Town or whatever.
DMX.
Bruh.
And this is
Kills
before.
it.
This is before.
Wipes it out. Kills it.
Watch it with what?
Kills it.
You think the Ja Rule album kills
Kills it.
DMX's first
Kills
album?
it. Kills it. Kills it.
Get at me though, kills every track
Kills it.
on Ja Rule's album.
I would disagree with that one.
Thank you.
I would disagree with that one.
Listen,
I would disagree.
All right, hey, listen. All right, I got you. What do you think? What do you think about that?
listen. Like I'm perspiring just from. I mean,
You know what?
He hit
Messing
me
with my mojo,
two
man.
of his homeboys.
Let me peel back.
And now he's saying Ja Rule is
Messing with my
almost
mojo.
not just
Right.
on the list, like slam dunking over
Dice, bro.
goats.
Both of those years?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in there.
So
You messing with my mojo, man.
The time that Ja Rule was in, yeah, you killing him. My mom. The time that Ja Rule was in, yes, he was on fire, but he was on fire for the Shanti,
Right.
not just Ja Rule. And to even say it's over that DMX album or the 50 album,
Ja Rule.
that 50 album changed the world.
Yeah, it did.
It made him one of the greatest, which he's on my list. It made him one of the greatest to ever be.
Let's get it.
And these other albums aren't even that hot. But just from that album, the same time that Ja Rule had his. No way.
Yeah, I think that in 5. So the
Yeah,
kid,
because you think about that too.
I was talking,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
I
sorry.
picked my damn winnings up, man.
I
was
just had to pull it up because you only had. Because the thing is about it, that's when Def Jam was actually a little hot, man. You got Murder Inc.
Damn,
Jay-Z,
bad,
Ja
my
Rule
bad,
was
my
actually part of
Ja
it.
Rule actually
Hicks,
saved Def Jam.
Yes, with the Shanti
Yeah,
and that
with the
whole
Shanti.
phase
Ja Rule was a
that
part
they
of
went
that
through.
Yeah, yeah.
That
The
first,
Murder-
that
the Murder
first
Inc.
album, that Benny Beachy, whatever, saved
5.
Def Jam.
Huh.
I would disagree because you got Jay-Z on Def Jam.
Come on,
Yeah.
bring
Yeah,
my-
because
bring my money back,
Jay-Z
Jay-Z, my money back, right?
I
I
Shit.
got you.
No,
I got you.
you can't
I
say
got you.
Jay-Z.
I got you.
What happened to
Jay-Z
that right
wasn't
now?
that hot back
Yo,
then.
Jay-Z was way better than Ja Rule. man.
Jay-Z wasn't that hot
Alright,
back then.
so
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you.
Beyond Reasonable Doubt album
I'ma
was
tell you
not
this.
better than Ja Rule's
No,
first
I'm
album.
saying that back then,
Dude.
Jay-Z wasn't that hot.
No, but you gotta
Because-
specify what it back then.
Niggas-
Okay,
five.
so
Let me get the
back
five.
then
Let me get the five.
in '98,
Let me get the
in
5.
98, 99, Jay-Z wasn't that hot. And I'm gonna tell you why. If you go
Wait,
back,
he's from New York. He's literally
if you
gonna
go
ahead.
if you go to the Drink Champs, if you go to the Drink Champs on that episode with Silk the Shocker,
Yeah, nah, I
right?
don't watch that.
When Silk the Shocker in
Now we're
'98
talking about Silk
had
the
the-
Shocker. Now we're talking about Silk the Shocker.
had the
Winner,
number
winner,
one
winner.
album.
Winning number, nice.
He's throwing everybody off right now.
Hey man, I'm getting y'all some money though.
Well, the thing is, I'm trying to figure out.
New roll.
Yeah, so you trying to take it back to what?
The thing is, I'm trying to figure out where his
The
best come
timeline.
from. It could be from number of shit downloaded. It could be, best, featured song of the summer. It could be many things off his taste.
To be honest with you, I'm not sure if that's credible what you just said.
What?
That Ja Rule was a hotter artist than Jay-Z when they both first came out.
Let alone D. West.
Remember, and Indie.
Let alone
He was, and I'm gonna give you the timeline right now.
Right, one second, hold on. So all 3 of them were in a group, you know that?
They were in a group
Jay-Z,
together, of
Nas,
course.
No, we're
Jay-Z,
talking about-
Ja Rule and
We're talking about
DMX.
company though. We're
Yeah.
talking about Def Jam.
They were supposed to come out
Company,
in a
Def
group
Jam.
together, right? But that didn't happen.
Oh, that boy educated me. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know them boys in the group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Irv Gotti, yeah. They were supposed to be called the Murderers, but it never
That
happened.
song, the song "Can I Get a What?" I think that song was supposed to be for Ja Rule, and Irv Gotti gave it to Jay-Z. I found that out recently. Not 8.
Yeah, because he was actually
No, so
on
that
the
actually
feature.
that song
Yeah.
was Jermaine Dupri.
Yeah, come back.
He produced it.
But that song was on the Jermaine Dupri album.
He produced
Hey,
it.
listen, I think we gotta give a little credit to De Niro because he's been rolling pretty good.
Sure,
man.
De Niro,
He's been
I'm with it, man.
Go, man. Come
Well,
on.
hold on. Keep it going.
Keep it going.
Don't jinx me.
2.
Dang.
Nice.
Don't jinx me now.
Whatever.
Let's get it.
I'm
No.
I'm gonna stop it right there because it looks like this is a non-win situation with you guys. You know what I'm saying?
No, but everybody's entitled to
What you
opinion, so we
mean?
want to hear where you coming from.
Alright, so check this out.
I mean, we're
right?
still gonna
Yeah.
look
So-
at you weird.
So on Drink Champs the other day there was
Hold on,
an episode
Can you
with
name
Silk the
these
Shocker,
motherfuckers you talking about?
right? Silk the Shocker has a
get
song with Jay-Z,
Yeah.
and even Silk the Shocker said, yeah, back then it was easier to get to Jay-Z because Jay-Z wasn't that hot. He paid Jay-Z 10 grand for that song that they got.
One second. So you saying, when No Limit came out, 5.
This loses.
Silk the Shocker at that time was a hotter artist than Jay-Z.
Might have to take a pause.
Who brought it?
Hard pause. Hard pause.
I'm speaking facts.
Speaking
Let's
of
take a
facts,
moment of silence for that.
I think
Yo,
your
get
facts.
that episode from
I
Drink
think-
Champs right now.
No, it's not.
I'm not gonna go off of their
about that.
opinion.
It's not about that.
I'm not gonna go off of their opinion.
It's not
Silk
gonna be
the
off
Shocker
episode.
was never a better artist than anyone in the
Yo,
game.
you
Silk
got
the
one hot
Shocker,
hit.
Silk the Shocker.
We
got
know
one-
who he is. Silk the Shocker, man.
Silk the
Only
Shocker.
one
was
hot
crazy.
hit. You know one hot hit, and you know who made his hot hit was Maya. That's in my opinion.
Yeah.
Exactly.
One hot hit,
That
and
is
Maya
one.
made that
So
hit.
what are you saying? You're saying that he was a pretty good rapper?
In '98, he was number one.
That's not what he said. That's not what he
In
said.
'98,
That's not what I'm saying.
That's not what he
That's
said.
not what I'm saying.
He also, even Noriega said, Noriega was like, yo, the best album that I ever put out was that
The Triple.
what?
Yeah, that's Nori.
And Nori. And in the awards, in the Source Awards, he lost Because he was nominated back to back and he kept losing to Silk the Shocker. And the number
Yo,
one
but
song goes to Silk the
Shocker.
Shocker.
That's what I
Silk the
said.
Shocker.
And you know who I
Silk the Shocker.
forgot? You know who I forgot? I totally forgot this too. And now I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna add 11 to the Jadakiss.
Who you removing?
I'm not removing any. I'm not removing any.
He's adding an 11.
I'm adding 11.
You made him
Jadakiss. Now you tell me like in that mix right there with Noriega, and you had Jadakiss in the mix with the locks.
Damn.
Man.
Bad boy in the family. That this,
Come on,
you know what
man.
I'm saying? That Ja Rule,
Come
even
on.
in that instance, in that era, it was better than Jay-Z, even Jadakiss?
Yeah, so remember, it don't matter. Look, nowadays it doesn't matter about
Speaking of facts on
it doesn't
numbers,
matter.
what's
Yeah.
sold?
What's sold?
No,
That's it.
but
That's
you know
all
what?
that matters.
Time out. The difference.
You said what?
The difference is that the marketing that Silk the Shocker had with Master P and No Limit was pretty good, right? A lot of the marketing.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Jadakiss didn't have great marketing. I think the quality.
He
of
was
his
with the
music.
#1 label at the time with Bad Boy.
Jadakiss was a bad one?
I mean, with the Rough
Oh,
Riders.
yeah. No.
Yeah,
Jadakiss-
Rough Riders was
But
just good.
Jadakiss, Sheek Luke's, and Styles
Yes.
P was with Bad
They
Boy
were
first.
with Bad Boy
And it
first.
didn't go well with P. Diddy.
The movement was the South at the time. 8. You keep
Again?
losing his feet.
Brand.
What summer we talking about? Summer 98? Summer
Brand.
97?
You know what? As a matter of fact,
That
I'm gonna have to remove somebody from my list because I forgot to put somebody.
Please
in
make
there.
it Mr. Servo and Ja Rule.
No. And
Hey.
yo, if y'all see this, Onyx, I love you, you know, but I'm gonna have to put Juvenile in there.
See, booting on it.
Hey, I
Nah,
like
you
Juvie.
can't move on.
I can't be mad at Juvie, but I don't think. Well, it's your opinion anyway, right? What do I know? So, all right, cool. Key, who you got?
We know
There you go.
that.
You know it's not him.
Hey, you guys are not betting on 8. He's making a killing over here. Betting
Man,
on 8.
I'm done with you, friend. I
Thank
don't
you,
want to
sir.
start my shit, brother. So we're gonna transition.
Hey,
All right,
okay.
all right.
Messed up my
So let's see what
mojo.
you got.
Mr. Servo, Ja Rule, and who was the other one you put on?
Ice-T.
It's very Ice-T.
T. Juvie.
Here's
Juvenile.
Silk the Shocker.
No, I didn't put him on.
You did.
Yeah, you
No, I
did.
didn't put him on.
You said something.
said
No, I didn't. I
You
didn't
can't talk all that shit about how hot his
I didn't
album
put
was,
this-
and he was better than Jay-Z, and he didn't on that damn list.
Yo, but
I was just trying
to
to make
his
it more.
standpoint, Ja Rule done X'd out like 5 icons in the hip hop industry. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey.
Wait.
He
Who
done
you
X out.
talking?
Yo, we talking about DMX, right?
Yeah, but hey,
But Ja Rule had better.
Hey,
Ja-
facts.
That's what he said.
Facts. Let's get
Oh,
this.
that's
Let's
what
get
he
this
said.
right.
You know what? No,
Chill.
it's done.
So you said
You
you
said
said
Do you agree with that?
You said
No,
GOAT, and why
definitely
is DMX on GOAT status? Because he passed away. Every rapper
What?
that passes away
Wait a minute.
gets put
Stop,
on
stop,
GOAT
stop.
status.
See, but this
Wait.
this is what's important though, because we got different regions now. We got the South,
Wait,
we got
heartbreak
Northeast.
though, heartbreak. So you're saying
I
that
bet-
DMX, it has the clout that he has now because he passed away?
Definitely.
Well, he had clout, but and why did he get to GOAT
Winner.
status?
Did somebody put something in his drink?
If Ja Rule were to pass away, they would mention him as the GOAT.
No, they,
Ja?
That
no,
he's
they
on the
would
GOAT.
not.
He knows he's not the GOAT. He knows it himself.
So Ja Rule had that first album was tough. And that was part of the Def Jam era.
That was the
The first
last
four albums of Ja Rule.
Man.
Man.
Even if you heard the Murder Inc., that which they had to switch albums. They couldn't even call Murder Inc. anymore because of the name. So they had to switch it out. But the thing is, with the whole Def Jam, you had Memphis Bleak, Beanie Siegel, Ja Rule, Jay-Z. I mean, come on.
All right, listen. Hold
All right.
on.
Okay.
You
So
gave us-
out of
Ja Rule
that
was-
group, at
It's
the
good while
time,
7
at
out,
the
7 out.
time, Ja
It ended
Rule
5 minutes ago, brother.
the number one
That's because of
artist.
I couldn't even
Ja Rule
concentrate,
had
man.
no lie. At one
I couldn't even
point, he
concentrate
had
my
like
role.
7 songs on the radio, back to back on the radio.
Which 7? Because now we gotta figure out which 7. Now we're talking about a hot
Hey,
97.
Jay,
I'm
hold on,
97
hold
year?
on, man. You gotta give my man a chance to speak his 10.
Yeah, we'll get back
on
to
Ja
it.
Rule.
We'll get back to it.
Let's get back to that.
We'll get back.
We'll get back to that.
After that,
Gracious.
any list is right.
Set it off properly.
Number 1, Drake.
Oh my.
Drake.
How do you feel about his new album?
I don't like it, but I understand what he's doing.
I like it.
He's been number one for so
I
long
like it.
at what he's been doing. So he's switching it up to try to be number one in something else.
And
It is not for me.
he might succeed.
And, 100%.
He
He will
succeed.
succeed. He
Might.
will.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
like
my
it.
sort of music, but I understand why he's doing it. Now, if I was sitting, somewhere and I had a drink and I'm sitting down, it's quiet, low key, maybe I'd rock with it. But we got 8. No.
Damn, man. Let me
So Drake,
get on 6.
Drizzy.
1.
We get 200 dope.
Drake 1. Okay.
Wayne 2.
Let me just ask you this: How can Drake be number one? I mean,
Be-
out of all the
because
artists
of
that
his
came-
numbers.
became.
His numbers are more than anybody's numbers. And then it's actually hot. I mean, he can Ja Rule it for you. He can Ja Rule better than Ja Rule, right?
Well,
Exactly.
He can Ja Rule better than Ja Rule.
Yeah,
Exactly.
That's fact.
And then he can rap, and then lyrically, he can sit at the table with anybody.
Absolutely.
And he's able to he exudes this, strength. Whatever it is, his persona is insane. That's how he could be on there, especially over Ja Rule.
I totally agree.
So, and it's like,
There's a lot of genres.
if you put
actually.
Ja Rule on there, I don't know how you don't put Drake on there. It's insane to say.
So the thing is with me is that I'm old school, right? And I have what you
Pretty
call
much.
loyalty to the artist. So just over the
But we're
years,
not-
I
we're
just
not- we're not
follow.
talking about the loyalty.
It's not
to
talking
them.
about
We're
loyalty.
talking about the music. That's it. Good. 10.
So we will go with
Yeah, let me get
after that Jay-Z.
Also, let me get an 8, please.
I'm not from the New York area, Jersey area, and I'm late to the rap game. I mean, I didn't get my first rap album purchased until I was 13. Happened to be a Tupac album, and I even got in trouble for that. Well, I got in trouble for buying a Tupac album in 8th grade.
Hold on a second. Sorry. Is this a new bet?
Yes,
Nah,
yes.
No,
that's
that's
old.
new.
That's new. That's new.
Yo, so you got in trouble for having Tupac?
Yeah. I definitely got in trouble.
I don't want to go on topic, man, but
Yeah.
elaborate on that a little
So, my dad was.
bit. You almost got suspended.
Yeah. My pops was all about that, being influenced by what you're listening to, which I can completely understand. And the music that was out at that time was kind of hardcore, you know what I'm saying? The niggas bitches and all this and that. So he didn't want me to.
Wait a 7.
So-
But you're growing up
Yeah,
with the wrong influence.
yeah, with the wrong
Makes sense.
influence.
So what was he cool with you listening to?
Sorry.
Oh man, I grew up on
Put that
70s,
Did I put 10?
80s, 90s R&B, like all my life,
Yo, K.O.A.T, if I may, where you from?
Chicago.
Chicago.
Which is why Great Sons like Kanye West is next on my list. Right?
It's on your right.
Right? It's
on
only
your
right.
Nobody mentioned Twister.
He's nice.
He's not been there.
He's nice.
He
Right?
is nice.
Right? Like,
He is
I'm
nice.
not gonna pull a bolo because I'm from Chicago and
Right.
he ain't on the list.
7 winner again. Nice.
Yo, my man.
Maybe all my
His
minutes.
music is,
We get my bread.
but his
Alright.
role is good.
Next will be Tupac. Since
Pop.
How is Pop number 1, 4, 3?
No, but let's not distort, nigga. Top, we're not doing it in chronological order.
It's his top,
choice.
not our
It's his
top.
choice.
I know, but
We're not-
he
we're not-
speak. He
Ja
likes to
Rule,
give me a
Mr.
hard
Servo.
time, man.
Ja Rule, Mr. Servo with IT.
He's like,
He should still be sitting in the corner right now.
he likes to give me a hard time and give it right back, bro.
Who we got next? Eminem.
Okay. Slim Shady. The real one.
Who can out-rap Eminem? On your list, can Ja Rule out-rap Eminem? Lyrically, can he sit at the table with Eminem?
I'll put on the song right
I
now
didn't ask
where
that.
Ja Rule murdered Eminem.
All right.
Remember that they had beef?
Let's put it on.
I don't remember. Well,
Yeah,
Eminem because of 50.
Yeah. Can your boy Drake out-rap Eminem?
Listen,
Yes.
I don't think he can out-rap him. I just think he's a better
right,
artist.
exactly right.
Yeah.
He may not be able
doesn't have to
to
out-rap
out-rap
him.
him,
Yeah.
but
But he is a better
overall,
artist. Yeah, he is a better
yes,
artist.
he's better. That's not mine.
For sure.
Oh, good. I just want to keep it there for the new one.
I was keeping.
Oh, okay, remember.
All right, so
Making sure he's on
this
top.
next one is a bolo choice for me.
Whoa.
Okay. So
What'd you do for him?
I will take the heat for this one. 2 Chainz.
Change.
2 Chainz. Nothing wrong with 2 Chainz. Nothing wrong with 2 Chainz.
Lyrically, he's not the best. Lyrically. But when his shit comes on, it's like, damn. So he's on there. Alright.
2 Chainz.
I'll go with that. His metaphors are pretty good.
Yeah, that's, I mean,
He's very educated.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
His metaphors
Oh,
are
yeah.
really
Yeah,
good.
He eats golden hamburgers. Oh man. So,
Alright,
2 Chainz.
Yo, open.
DMX.
Wait, is this
That's new.
this is old?
He don't know.
He's still stuck on.
Yeah, he's
Mr. Servon.
Mr. Sherlock.
8.
Damn.
Loses.
Let's go.
Loses. Pays down. Shit.
Winners.
Alright, pay 6 and
So
8.
DMX, what's that?
DMX, yes. Find this
That's
amazing.
it.
DMX, I mean,
No, that's
come on.
that's either 8 or 9.
I'm surprised I didn't even mention it,
Um,
but you know.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't. Being from New York, I'm surprised you
Yeah.
didn't mention
No,
So
I
that's
mean,
8.
it. 12.
Hell yeah.
yeah.
Up here.
Well,
Number 9 is gonna be 50.
Nice. Nice. 50 Cent. Curtis.
50.
Little Curtis in action.
Over Ja Rule.
Yes.
And then 10 is a little different. Cameron.
I agree.
Cameron.
Nice.
Cameron.
Really?
Oh,
snap.
You shocked me on that. I would have never thought you would say
Cameron?
That was
Cameron.
probably
Cameron, nice.
Probably after that Tupac.
Cameron,
I
nice.
bought Cameron. Wow.
Yo, what was the
Winners.
first album that you bought?
Cameron, I think it was probably Purple Haze.
Purple Haze.
Hey, that was a good album. That was just losing.
Crazy.
Early Manilio years.
Crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, Purple Haze was good. Coming Home With Me was one of my favorite choices of Cameron.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Yo, actually, Purple Haze started introducing Dipset just for
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
go. So yeah, he was. Yo, man, yo, all right.
Yeah.
Yo, I would have never thought Cameron. I would have never thought Cameron.
Yo, Cameron.
I would have never.
Yeah.
Cameron.
His nursery rhymes. I don't know.
Jack Jones, man. Jack Jones.
No.
No, I don't like Dipset.
Yeah,
What?
Nah.
De Niro, what's your top?
Dinero.
My top 5.
Top 10, bro.
My top 10.
Top
Thank
10.
you. Man. Thought long and hard about it.
Are you rolling too? Are you rolling too?
No. He's still rolling.
Yo,
But I had a chance.
You still rolling?
I had a chance to know who not to put on my
You on
list.
the double play?
I never heard of Mr. Servon. I'm pretty sure he'd probably be nice enough to be on my list, but he ain't gonna be on this list.
He ain't nice enough.
First and foremost, I gotta go with
6.
Biggie. Biggie was nice to me, right?
See, I don't know enough of, because I started late, you know, so I don't want to put him on just because everybody else does. Obviously, I know his very, very commercial songs, but none of the, you know, like, oh, yo, I know him, I bought the album, you know, I played it, so I got you, though. One,
Wait, hold on. So Ready to Die, that album?
Yeah.
You haven't heard that whole thing through?
no.
Listen to it on your drive home.
I think you should.
No,
So
I'm
do
listening
it
to
at
Mr. Servon right home.
So you put
No.
Don't listen to
He's on my
Mr.
top 10.
Don't write
He's on my top
it.
10. He's on my top 10.
You know what's funny?
Biggie's on my top 10.
You know what's funny? That when I get Mr. Servant on the podcast, I'm gonna see how y'all gonna talk.
I will tell
Oh, I would tell you right there.
there.
Mr. Servon.
No,
I'm sorry, Mr. Servon, but you're not.
I never heard of music before. So you gotta
Yeah,
like
I don't
me.
know who he is.
You gotta like me.
I'm gonna tell Mr. Servon to pull up the YouTube right here. He gotta do something for me.
Do a performance.
Put your shit up,
Alright,
brother.
so I got Biggie, I got Pac,
Okay.
right?
Those are two heavy hitters. Right?
Heavy.
Like, look, I was lucky enough to with my sisters. I mean, they played those movies. You know what I mean? So I had an opportunity to actually to learn a couple things.
6.
I'm glad I didn't bet, boy. Whew.
No, I'm still hitting over here on the highs, man.
So I got Biggie, I got Pac, I got Jigga,
Give me a double. Okay.
Jay-Z, I
Man,
got
sing
These
Lil
are
Wayne,
all
Man,
like,
say
all,
Jigga.
yeah, you can't go wrong.
Jigga, what's my motherfucking name?
I got Lil Wayne, Weezy F Baby.
Yeah, you started-
I love
started
like
pretty
his,
good.
You started off very strong.
his squad up mixtapes.
What is
like
What is that?
is-
I've never heard of them in my life.
It's underground mixtape
That's
that he
before
used
he
to.
became Lil Wayne, or?
No, that's during. That's different.
You talking
Yeah.
about the mixtape that he did with Joel Santana and all that stuff?
Oh,
No.
That was hard. That was hard.
No, not that.
No.
He did a lot of.
That what he did with Joel Santana. That's I Can't Feel My Face.
Yeah,
mixtape.
that's
Totally
different.
different.
That's
7 out. That was a good run though. Hey, that was a good run. It took all mine.
Took all yours. Look at me, man. I'm about to apply for a loan.
Hey, JG went with it. Yeah, shout out to JG.
Alright, so I got Weezy. Yeah, I mean, I got Jeezy.
Young Jeezy.
Listen, I got Jeezy. Hey,
Jeezy's nice.
I like
Yes,
Jeezy.
Jeezy's nice.
I like
that
Jeezy.
101.
I don't disagree.
Oh, I thought you had, okay.
I don't
Look,
disagree.
I had that 101 on repeat.
That motivation, huh?
Yes.
I had that 101 on repeat.
But I will say he's on the list because of that album.
Well, it only takes one album.
Yeah.
If you have enough hits on one album,
Yeah.
it's
So is that one album better than Ja Rule's one album?
No.
No.
different times.
I don't care.
Yeah. Well,
No.
I would say so.
That Vede
Because you're right.
Every song.
Every song on that
song on
101 had
Yo,
me
sick. Every
I
single song.
prefer the 101 over.
this is where
Okay.
the mix
What about
comes
Mr.
along.
Okay, after the podcast, Vede beat
This is
you.
where this is
We're
where
gonna listen to it together.
this is where the mix comes
Hey,
along.
he gonna be
Because
sitting
I can
across
actually ride to the whole first Ja Rule album. That Vinny
That's
Betty
fine,
Vincenzi.
but
I
when you
can.
take it over
I can.
the 101, the Jeezy album.
It is a classic. It's a Hall of Fame
Yeah,
album.
man.
When Jeezy's first
Well,
album,
well,
when
I
Jeezy's
would-
first album came out,
I would agree.
Jay-Z said he was the hottest artist
But
ever.
I would
Yeah,
agree
that's
with Cyrus though. It's a different
yeah, I
time.
remember.
Because you got to remember that Vinny Vincenzi came out like in '98. Now we're talking about Thug Motivation. This is like what 2003,
Three,
I
crowd.
was,
2004?
I was a freshman in college.
right?
Who's this?
2002. 2002, 2003.
Put $10 down.
It is a different times, and it definitely induces a different
just
sound
remember-
too.
just
But that
remember-
Thug Motivation was a hot album.
Just remember
It was
this,
a
though.
hot album.
Just remember this.
and it was
is
right for its time too.
That Thug Motivation was hard, but it never reached the commercial level that Ja Rule reached.
Now we're talking about statistics.
Are you serious?
We're talking about sales, man.
Commercial
sales,
yeah,
sales, money.
Commercial, I would agree with that.
It didn't sell more than Ja Rule.
Like to play on
Yo,
the radio.
yeah.
What
that
else?
song?
Okay,
If you want to
because
that's
I believe he only had like one
that
song,
song,
yeah.
one or two that made the radio. It was still
But this is
insanely
why.
hard.
See, but this is why, because you know what I noticed too? Like some of the music that I actually heard up there that maybe Cyrus would introduce to me that will never get past like a couple songs on the album. Like if you want to mention Tupac's, it was only like his major hits. I was never introduced to like Pac's full album or introduced. The only way I knew about Pac was through sound waves, was through the radio. It was up to my point to actually introduce myself and
That's
learn
why I
about
said
the
the
artist.
GT.
Everybody different.
Thug
Yeah,
Motivation
it
was
is.
not like
It's a different form.
My sixth one.
Nine again. Oh, it didn't play the field.
You guys might not like it.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
I know it's not worse than Circle.
That's what it is.
The Rubber
No,
Band
no,
Man.
You better not say no. You better not say Dade County. You better not be Dade County.
I'm gonna go boom boom. I'm gonna go boom boom.
Better not be Dade County.
Because that made me think about it. I'm like, dang man, you know I do bop a lot to his music. Drake. I gotta put
I was
Drake
about to
there.
say.
Might not like it. Yeah, I mean.
Listen, you don't gotta put Drake there, and don't even look at him when you say
No,
that.
It's your top 10.
No,
Don't look at
listen. Listen, I know you're gonna
Don't
start
look at him.
talking all that nonsense.
Don't he just
Look,
won artist
I
of
got
the
Drake.
decade, right?
I got Drizzy.
Mr.
And then I got Rubber Band Man.
So you gonna pick
I
Drake
got
over
T.I.
Rubber Band Man?
Yeah, I got T. Because look,
Hell yes.
I like
because
to.
the thing is, look,
Listen,
Pick up your winnings. Pick up your winnings.
the man albums are like after Drake dropped his recent album, right? And I was like, damn man, you know what? I actually like this.
No, I'm gonna keep
I actually like this. Yeah, I mean, I was about
The new album?
the new one, the new album. I
like
was about to
listen,
like,
listen. I just hit 9 4 times. I gotta get something for that.
You need a bet on the 9.
Hold on, let's think about winning.
Bro, top 10
Pick up your winnings,
ain't even fair, bro. We gotta do next time. We gotta do a top 20.
I actually heard his first album. I'm serious.
Man, ain't
Nah,
nobody
so
I
many
ain't
people
doing no
on
top
the
20.
list.
I'm not doing no top 20.
Drake. Who's
I'm
after Drake?
not doing no top 20.
Drake. Who's after Drake?
After Drizzy, T.I. That's it. Right? Or man, why you laughing, man?
Yo, his first,
Why you laughing, man?
his first album is pretty hard, though. I'm serious.
I probably
How many hits on
What
that
that
album?
T.I.
Yeah, the first album.
Only probably about 2 or 3.
Okay.
3 more.
9.
Scarface.
Bet on the 9.
Scarface.
I already want my
Scarface.
Yeah, yo, hey,
Scarface.
yo, check this out. I'll keep Scarface, bro.
I'll keep Scarface.
Collect y'all winnings, man.
Scarface is, his stories are scary. His stories are scary.
Nah, just put some.
Wait, man. Yeah.
Yo,
Who's winning? Who's winning?
No, for real.
Come
Just
on.
put something out there.
He's already hit me with those two.
That might be
There's
Keanu.
nothing that you can say that's gonna make me say this.
Alright.
Listen, let's not touch the table. Ke.O.A.T, can you take your winnings, please?
Pay attention
Alright.
to your bet.
Scarface.
Yeah.
Was that 8?
Come on, y'all.
That's 8.
Here, put it in front of there we go.
Thank you.
No excuse now. You know it's yours.
Old Kanye. Good music. Old Kanye.
6.
Okay.
There you go.
That's 9.
9. Go ahead, last one.
Last one.
Make it or break it, bro. What's up? Number 10. Let's go.
Number 10 for me. I'm gonna give it to dog.
Oh!
I gotta give it to Snoop, man. Because Snoop is nice, man. Bro, this past week I was doing nothing but listening to like popular artists. I'm like, damn, I forgot this man dropped this. Like, damn, man, damn, this man's nice. Snoop. Yeah, I closed it out with Snoop.
Snoop,
I
nice.
closed it out with Snoop.
Hey, listen, you guys got a lot of heavy hitters on that. So,
You got it. You got it.
You guys. What you do?
Ja Rule's good
Man, let's
until
go.
he started, taking it to a whole nother level. I don't know.
And argued with us about it.
And then argued about
Like we crazy. Go home with it.
That man put all his bets on the table there.
The bank on his loan for me.
That's how we do it. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. Get them W's. Like my list.
all right, guys, and that's the show. Thank you for joining us on the first episode of the Alpha-Logic-Fallacy podcast.
Boy Bolo, signing off.
Hey, your boy who's not rocking with Bolo Ke.O.A.T. signing off.
JMV, thank you for having me. Bless.
It's your boy De Niro. Y'all already know. Signing off.